Welcome. Hello, my name is Alex. This is my yoga YouTube channel. Please consider joining me for a lot of yoga flows, and I share some stuff in the shorts feed. This is an all levels, no props required flow that will begin standing. Bring the feet together. Roll the shoulders down. Lengthen the tailbone down and stand that much taller. Check in with the weight distribution between the feet. Can you stand on your legs without super bent knees? You're not locking them out. Moving up. Again, tailbone lengthens, draw in the core. Relax the chest, expand it with the breath. Feel the palms touching one another. Relax the temples. Let's stay lifted and present as we officially arrive. Inhale, reach the arms wide, lift them overhead. Reach up and lengthen. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands down. Step the right foot, excuse me, step the right foot back to a lunge. That was cute. Left foot back to a plank. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, cobra. Squeeze the thighs strong, lift up halfway. And lower. Press up to a tabletop. And back to our first downward facing dog. Bring the right foot between the hands, lunge. Press off the back foot. Fold forward at the top of the mat. We're moving a little bit to create some heat in the body. Just getting into every single part. Almost straight away, round up to stand. Inhale, arms reach wide, lift overhead. Exhale, fold. Hands down, left foot back, lunge. Draw in the core as the hips start to open. Right foot back, plank. Lower to your knees if you need to. Halfway down, chaturanga. And up. Lower down, halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Let's linger here in the first one. Feel the entire front body opening up. Weight is in the front part of the hands. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Left foot steps between the hands, lunge. Press off the back foot, forward fold at the top of your mat, long exhale. Round up. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, fold. Hands down, right foot back, lunge. Left foot back, plank. Vinyasa back to a downward facing dog. Allow yourself to move with intention, not having to make everything perfect. Notice what exceptions you make when you speed things up and slow things down. Lunge twist is next. Right foot between the hands. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Right hand back down. Step up. We're at the top of the mat. Fold forward. Round up. Arms reach wide and overhead. Exhale, fold. I hear yard people working. Might be our day. Left foot down, left foot back, lunge. Right foot back, plank. Vinyasa. Inhale through upward facing. And exhale back downward dog. Left foot steps between the hands, lunge twist. Caesar, come here. You just ran behind the camera. Right hand stays down, left arm opens. Left hand down. We're at the top of the mat. Fold forward over the legs. Press to stand and pause. Reconnect to the present moment. Notice the shift of energy, the elevated energy. Hands to hips. Let's prepare to squat down. Heels in, toes out. Your feet are about hip or mat width distance. And we're going to actually fold forward and then bend the knees. Try to keep the heels down. Seal the palms. Shoulders down. Try not to roll in on the arches of your feet. Release the hands to the mat. Press the legs straight. Bring the feet together. And fold over the legs. Soften the knees and press to stand. Step your feet just hip width, maybe a little less. Interlace your hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Let's draw in the core and lengthen the tailbone down so we're not arching so much as we are trying to open up the shoulders, chest, heart. Exhale, fold forward. Let the hands float over the torso. You can leave the legs straight or bend the knees. Release the hands to the mat in front of your feet. Step the feet mat width. Squat down. This water bottle, good stuff. Link below, not sponsored. Palms together, we are opening up the hips, improving all the systems of the body. Physically, we're practicing balance. Emotionally, you might be thinking about people. Remember, hips do that. Fold forward, bring the feet together, straighten out the legs. Bend the knees and sit all the way down and lie down on your back. Full body reach. Draw the right knee in. Uh-oh. It's windy. And guide your right knee across to the left for a twist. Oh my gosh, my back just popped so much. Right arm reaches out and away from you, palm down. Let's try to look straight up. Don't worry about twisting the neck. Come back to center. Extend the right leg toward the ceiling. Bend the bottom leg if you need to. You can use a strap, or if you can only reach halfway up the leg and have it be bent, that's okay too. Release, full body stretch. Left knee in for a squeeze. Release some of that hold and then guide your leg across to the right. I hear a helicopter. Right? Or like a boat. Live daily classes are the best. We're twisting. Helicopter. Helicopter. All right, left, come back to center, and let's stretch out the left hamstring. Hamstrings. You have a few on each leg. Fun fact. Lots going on today. We've got people coming to clean this carpeting this afternoon. I just want to replace it with something beautiful and blue. Share with me ideas either over on Instagram, blueyoga.fit. No, E. I should change that. Or you can add a link below and I will check it out. I respond to all my comments as well. Let's release the left leg, full body stretch. Hug both knees in, nose to knees. Head and neck back. Happy baby. Soles of the feet face the ceiling. Hold the outside edges of the feet. Elbows go inside of the legs. You can rock side to side or find stillness. Okay. I guess it hasn't really been windy in a while for me. Hug both knees in. And let's rock up to a seated position. Reverse tabletop. Hands behind you. Knees hip width, press and lift. Lower down. Let's turn and face the long edge of the mat. Left foot in, right foot out, left arm up and over. I love this one so much. My watch just told me I finished my 30 minutes of workout for today. The first 10 were on I have a little stepper that I use. And I watch Married at First Sight. Sit up, right foot in, left foot out. And now I've got old movies on. It's like a British movie day. Right arm up and over, reach. and sit up. Let's come back to a tabletop, facing our regular way on the mat, and do 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, and round, exhale. 2 more, really open up the torso. Once more. Neutral. Puppy pose. Walk your hands to the top of the mat and bring the forehead down. Keep the hands flat. Keep the weight between the hands within each hand evenly distributed. Shift your weight forward all the way down to your stomach. Let's bring the right foot in for a quad stretch. Switch. Release. Locust. Arms are out side to side, feet no more than hip width distance, tops of the feet and knees are down. Exhale almost completely, and on an inhale, arms and legs float off of the mat. Use the back strength, open up across the chest. Breathe. And release. Bring the hands in, elbows staying close. Cobra, tops of the feet down, lift up halfway. And lower. Floor bow. Let's put all of that together. Hold on to the outside edges of the ankles right where they meet the feet. Not too far up, not down low. Try not to let the knees splay. Keep them about hip width or less. Exhale almost all the air out. And on an inhale, lift off the mat. Keep breathing. A little bit higher. Good job. Lower. Release. Press up to a tabletop and back to a child's pose. Bring the knees about hip width. Round out the spine. Thread the needle here. Let's walk the hands in just enough to thread the right arm underneath, palm up, keep the forehead down. Use your left hand as a pillow if you'd like. Use the breath to expand the stretch in the shoulder as you try to level your shoulders and upper back. Switch so that the right ear is down, left hand on top. We're going to twist the middle upper back. Press the left elbow almost straight. And release. Let's switch sides. Mindfully lift up. Reach the right arm forward, left arm underneath, palm up. Switch so that the left ear is down. Right hand on top of the left twist. And release. Use your right hand to help you up. Stand up on the knees, camel. I totally already creased my hair. Oh well. Hands on the lower back, knees hip width. Press down through your foundation, lift up to go back and continue to lift up and breathe. One hand at a time. Lift out, sit up tall on your heels. And let's twist to the right, twist to the left, twist to the right, and to the left. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms wide and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Connect to the present moment. One more camel. Stand up on the knees and go where you're going to go. Modify as needed. Continue to breathe through the nose. One hand at a time, lift out. Take your time as you straighten out the spine. Let's sit down on the heels. Tabletop. One last downward facing dog. Really lengthen the back. Lift onto the toes, ripple through, upward facing dog. Untuck the toes, open up the front body, really pull the chest through. And lower the knees. Let's dip on the left, dip onto the left hip, look over the right shoulder, stretching the right obliques. And switch. Come back to center. One more. Reach with the front of the body. Lower the knees. Long exhale into child's pose. Connect to the present moment. Relax your temples. Relax the jaw. Sit up. Make your way to a comfortable seated position. Let's roll the head and neck around. Roll the shoulders down. And closing breath together. Inhale, reach the arms wide, lift them overhead. Stay lifted as you lower the hands down. Stay present today. Stay positive. Stay present. Stay grateful. I am so grateful for your presence. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Yeah, stay present. No matter what you've got going on, focus on one thing at a time and give that the best attention that you can. I'm pumping myself up today because I've got a handful of little projects and things that I'm always working on, and sometimes I just have to say, okay, for 30 minutes, this is the only thing I can think about or work on. And then I'm like, squirrel. Come on, squirrels. See, I even want the distractions. Okay, so check out some of the links in the description box below. Add me on Instagram so we can chat and like tag me and stuff. Like, give me some design inspiration. That's a good idea. Go on Instagram and find places that would look really cool for me to maybe redo my place, like back here. I want blue, and we can't really change too much, but it's time to upgrade a little bit. Yeah, if I'm doing this every day, and I have been. And Caesar's asleep over there. Thank you. Thank you. Consider subscribing. Namaste.